16 right now. A vintage art form is getting new life at a unique event this weekend.
Erin Myers live at the 10th annual Los Angeles Printers Fair.
Hi, you guys. Good morning. We're here at the International Printing Museum, and you are going to get to go back in time. There are so many neat presses, antique presses, and one of the other things they're going to be having, just one of them, you're going to get to meet artists. This is Chris Britton, who is the itinerant printer.
You got it.
I got it. Now, first, Chris, tell us a little bit about what is the itinerant printer. What are you doing?
So for the last 3 years, I've been traveling around the U.S. and Canada visiting different letterpress print shops, and the only thing I brought on the road with me is paper and ink, so I work with what they have in their collections. To date, I've visited over 150 shops, I've traveled over 50,000 miles, and I've made over 20,000 prints on the road.
And now this is kind of, I'm looking at the title over there, The Modern Adventures on Tramping, or in Tramping. What is tramping? This is kind of bringing back history.
It is. It's based on a historical notion of itinerant printers, and these guys that had a union card could travel anywhere in the U.S. and Canada, and they would work at different print shops. So what I did was re-envision that for modern times, and what I do now is a little bit more like a mid-level touring band. As I travel around, I do pop-up exhibitions and shows, and then I sell prints along the way, and it makes enough money to get to the next stop.
And then tell us a little bit about your work. We are showing it right now.
So I make poster-sized pieces that are 12 by 18, postcard-sized pieces that are 4 by 6, and the content's incredibly eclectic because what I have to work with in the shops, I never really know what's there, and it becomes an index of my time there as well as what they have in their collections.
And then you use so much color. What is kind of your vision with that? As soon as you walk in, you just see how bright and vibrant everything is.
You know, it's a palette that I'm really familiar with, these fluorescent and neon colors, and I've been using them for a long time. Originally, I thought when I went on the road I would use different colors by region, but when I tried that, I just couldn't work with them, so I stuck with these fluorescents, and it's trying to, in some ways, modernize letterpress printing too, just by using a new palette. So I'm using all these antique machines and this antique process, but then bringing it into the future by using the color.
How did you get into this? Because it's very unique.
I actually came to letterpress printing as a writer, so I was a writer and a book artist, and I was always looking for ways to improve my own books. And I started out screen printing, then I moved on to letterpress printing. There was something really cool about building every letter and every word and every sentence.
Thank you very much for talking to us this morning. If you'd like to come out and meet Chris and talk about his work, he will be here today and tomorrow here at the International Printing Museum. You can go to printmuseum.org for all the details, 10 to 4 Saturday and Sunday. All sorts of good stuff. Like I said, we'll be showing you that bad boy in the next hour, so hang on for that. We'll have much more for you guys.
That bad boy. Okay, thank you so much, Erin. You know, our viewers are really showing us a lot of amazing pictures.